Yo, I made an entire video and nothing captured. Actually, the video captured, but the audio didn't. So let's start. Um, Let me start by saying hi to everybody who's watching the video and appreciating the fact that you came here and you clicked on the video. So I'm here to talk about why I created the channel that I created, what it's for, why you would want to stay as somebody who's watching, what am I bringing to the table, right? So creating the channel was the brainchild that I had for a while. I actually wanted to create a channel where I talk about like my craft and what I do for a living and all that. But I soon realized the intended purpose for the channel that I wanted to create was not serving a real burning desire for me like that. Yes, it's serving a desire, but it's not really that burning. So I created a second channel. Okay, I created that channel, which I never posted anything on. And then I created this channel as sort of like a secondary channel where I can be more free, more me. Because that one I created it for like professional stuff, and this one I'm creating it for more leisure. But yeah, the idea that came about when it comes to creating this channel, it was just to have fun, to experiment with a lot of new things, to have like a space where I can actually be me, you know, a space where I can try new things with other people who love and support me. So I created amazing content online based on that, based on the idea that I'm gonna be like just sharing whatever makes me happy at the moment, whatever makes me laugh. But yeah, with the stuff that the content I'm gonna be posting, I'm not gonna bombard the channel with posts every day and try to become like a heavy content creator. Yes, I'm gonna create content, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys connect with what I love as a person. If not, then I guess. But yeah, um, that wasn't a swear word, I swear. Um, from the content that I'm gonna be posting, it's gonna be mainly for now. It's gonna be mainly gaming content and anime conversations that I'm gonna be having with one of my friends, Calvin, who also has a channel that's gonna be doing the same thing, pushing sort of like a parallel channel towards creating sort of a fan base, I guess. We're creating your what do you call this? What do you call it? Twitch. This is more feeling the vibes. If the vibes lead to full-time content creation, I don't know, maybe I might, but it's more of a 30-70 thing, 70 being I am kind of more focused on my normal what you call this, freelancing, my normal graphic design stuff. But if I gravitate towards content creation, and I'll gravitate towards it, but then I'm not gonna do it just because someone else says do it, or someone else says I like your content and you should do this every day. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm only gonna do it if when I wake up, I'm like, you know what? I'm happy doing this. Then yeah, that's when I'm gonna do it like full time. But other than that, no. Even if there is momentum will have to depend on how frequent I post. I won't post based on how frequent the viewers want me to post. I won't post based on I appreciate the whole idea that viewers can actually assist in growing a channel and actually put in input into the idea of what the content should look like. A lot of people have amazing ideas, but then I'm somebody who doesn't like to be controlled. So I don't think I'll be taking any, if not most of the most of the content ideas that are coming, most of the requests that will be coming based on the fact that I know where I stand and I know what the channel's for. And I will try to explain it as best as I can to anyone and everyone who wants to view and wants to be like a supporter of what I'm doing. But then outside of that, I believe that I am okay. I'm okay with doing, let me test this idea. Maybe if I come up with an idea, or maybe if one of my close friends comes up with an idea, then because I know they have my best interest at heart and I have my best interest at heart, I am more willing to do it because of that. But then when somebody who I barely know says, hey, this is a good idea, I'll be skeptical because it's a stranger. But yeah, let me not make this long. I wanted to talk about like the type of content I'm gonna be posting in the more frequent manner. Like after what I post right now, the type of content I'll be posting from here on, to kind of explain why it is the way it is. Right. So I'll be posting content, video game content. I'll be posting gameplay, and then during the gameplay we'll be having conversations. As I said, it'll be me and Kelvin on the other channel, right? Running the two channels parallel to each other. So you get my point of view of what's happening, and then you get Kelvin's point of view of what's happening. And then yeah, that'll be how we'll be structuring the content. But I also want to talk about I wanted to talk about the first video that I posted on the channel and why I posted the video the way it is. With the first video, we were somewhat testing if the idea is gonna work. I mean, we've been testing for a while now, but we never actually got to post any of the content that we actually shot during the tests, right? And then I was like, you know what, dude, if we never start, actually Kevin was the one who said it, but I also agreed with it. If we never start, we will never start. So even if the content is not at its peak, even if it's not like the best content out there, it's content, and it's kind of something that'll propel us to make more content and fix the kinks of the content we're already making. So this is me fixing kinks, as you can see. And on that note, the video that I posted, it was like me coming back to PUBG after a while. So we took a lot of content, but I only posted that one because that was like my first game on the thingy. What do you call this? It wasn't my first game of the day, but then it was my first game, my first casual game. That's what they call them. Yeah, it was my first casual game, and I kind of enjoyed having to go through that process, right? So that's why I wanted to post. That's why I posted it. I wanted to kind of remember the beginning of where the channel came from, and I really enjoyed making the content that I did. It's actually a 3-part video. I just posted the first part, even though I didn't title it as the first part. I just posted the first part, and I am gonna chop up the second and third gameplay from the casual games. And they're still distorted. Like they still have the echo and most of the things that I have to work on as time goes from the first video that I posted, but I'm still gonna post them to kind of mark the milestones of how far the channel has come, how far the channel is going, and kind of have an idea of what works for me and what doesn't. But yeah, with the setup, it's not gonna be my normal setup. Maybe if I am informing the viewers, I'll be using the setup, maybe. But then in most cases, I'll be using the setup that you saw me use on the first video. If you didn't see the first video, it's fine. It's more not so streamer orientated setup. It's more of a me on a couch in the sitting room, you know, laptop. It's more not as heavy as this, because this is like pro streamer level with the gaming chair, as you can see, the headphones, mic, the proper cameras and all that. But yeah, stay tuned for what is in store. Hope you'll enjoy the content that's gonna come on the channel. Hope you'll also jump onto Kelvin's channel. I'll put a link in the description, and I don't know how to link to other channels, but I'll put a URL in the description, obviously. But then there was this other thing I used to see on other channels whereby you have like other associated channels linked there at the bottom. When I learn how to do that, I'll do that with all the channels. But yeah, there's a lot of content that's gonna come out, not just from my channel but from his channel also. There's what do you call this, art related stuff, because we artists. There's anime specific related stuff, and then no gaming, just anime wisdom, anime logic behind the character, the complexity of the character, and what you can take from that interaction with the character, I guess. So normally when people watch anime, they just watch, have fun, and then game over, shut down your PC, go to sleep. But when others watch anime, they kind of ask questions on what was this character thinking, what drives him to do what he's doing. Is what he's talking about something that's actually applicable in real life? And that's the basis of one of the channels, which I feel like if executed very well, it could be a channel that helps a lot of people, first of all, because it will give you a different way of watching anime, firstly. Secondly, it may give you a different perspective to maybe a problem maybe you're facing, because most of the problems on anime, yes, they're over exaggerated because it's entertainment, but they kind of link to real life issues, real life things that are happening. They kind of talk to feelings that most people feel on a regular basis. That's why a lot of people like anime. They just look at it as a thing to pass by time, but then at its core, you get to interact with characters who share some kind of ideology with you, some kind of backstory, whether it being how Naruto lost his parents, or I don't know. For now, I'll just say the idea behind all of these channels is just to have fun. So as a viewer, as somebody who wants to support on my end. I don't know about on other channels that will be linked to the channels that I'll be creating. But on my end, if you want to actually enjoy with me and be part of the people I have fun with, I would appreciate not trying to get me to friend service the content that I'm making, where you are talking about like I must make content about edgy stuff or stuff that are out of like the initial what you call this, the initial direction that I'm heading. Because I have things I'm comfortable with. I have things I wanna keep personal. I have things I wanna share, right? And not just for me, but also for the people around me. For the ones who wanna maybe when I'm not around them, maybe they'll be in other countries. They can jump onto the channel, watch their boy do the most, watch their boy having fun, and put a smile on their face. Cause that's something that actually happened to me not so long ago. I watched a video where my best friend, was explaining why he started a channel that he started. The channel is called The Odyssey, and from that interaction, like he spends most of the time outside of the country. Like he comes back to the country for like maybe 2 weeks, a week in a year. So we hardly get to see him anymore. So him explaining why he created the Odyssey and what the purpose of the Odyssey was for, it kind of made me smile, made me happy, made me miss him less. You know what I mean? So I kind of appreciated sentiment, and I also wanna bring the same sentiment to my channels, whereby even when I'm not in the near vicinity of the people that I normally enjoy myself around, they can still jump onto the channel and they can watch me have fun and actually enjoy that moment again, like it's happening for the first time. You know what I mean? But yeah, um, I think that's all for now. Hopefully, the content I make is enjoyable, but I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy making it. If you don't enjoy watching it, it's okay, but I'll enjoy making it because I'm making it from a place of love. I'm making it with the people I care about, people I love. So, yeah, that out.